SmegMen.
What's up, niggers? Welcome to the SmegMen podcast. My name is Lewis. I am half black, so it's okay for me to say that word. Sat across from me is my childhood friend Dan.
Hello.
Now, I've known Dan since I was 9 years old, which means I've seen his penis several times. And Dan has what I can only describe as an enviable girth. So I'm happy with my length, but I think if I could just get a bit more girth on there, I'd probably be a happy man.
A bit more throb.
Yeah, thicken it up like a weak gravy.
Yeah.
Add some more sauce to the dick. Jordan's also here.
Have you seen Jordan's dick?
Girth unknown.
I've known Jordan since we were about 6 or so.
Yeah.
I've never seen his penis.
I've kept it hidden.
Yeah.
Public view.
Even from himself.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me. He seems like a man who would be stingy about
Yeah.
people seeing his penis.
Yeah.
Is there any reason for that, or...?
Just not right happy with it, to be honest. All porn I watch, I reckon that's the reason, you know.
Yeah, comparing yourself
Yeah,
to...
yeah. People like Dan.
You don't really want to be comparing yourself to that kind of thing, do you?
No.
No, so I just feel very inadequate, really.
I know, because even if you've got, like, above the national average or whatever, when you watch porn, it's like fucking 14-inch and shit.
Yeah,
It's bending in the middle because it's so long.
It's not a porn dick, is it?
I've checked the average and stuff. I'm about just above average, but I'm really tall, so I don't know if that
Makes it look
against me.
smaller.
Yeah, it looks tiny, man, on my body.
Well, the average, I've looked into it, it's like 5.5 inches.
I know, it seems
I'm
really fucking low, that, doesn't
I'm
it?
smashing
Is
that,
that
mate.
soft?
I'm smashing that. No, that's hard. That's an erection, mate.
I'm not bad after all. Do you know what's impressive about mine though? The shrinking and growing, like the actual how small it can get and how big it can get.
Yeah,
it's
so
quite impressive.
you're a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I identify as one of those.
Yeah. I think everyone does, really. Like,
No,
like if
some
it's-
people just have a really good hang.
Yeah, but if it's like cold, it does like shrivel up into like a little walnut whip type.
Yeah.
Thing. And then when it's nice and warm, it gets nice and.
Would you rather have all your hair or an extra inch on your dick?
I'm bald, so I'd rather take the hair because I'm happy with my dick.
Yeah.
Does he lose an inch?
No.
Right.
That would have made the stakes higher, I think. But
yeah.
that'd be a tough one for me, I think. Well, no, it wouldn't. If it was girth and hair, if it were a choice between more girth and hair, that would be a tough conundrum.
I think it's. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Carry on.
Yeah, I think I'd make like if I had a skinhead and an inch extra, I reckon I'd be pretty cool, really.
That's what I was going to say.
Vin Diesel.
I'm not that bothered that I'm going bald. The only thing is, it just like makes you look so much older, doesn't it?
I was going to say, like, last week when we met up, you looked really, like, young and vulnerable without your beard and, like, all your hair. You looked like a little boy again. Just wanted to take care of you.
Yeah.
It freaked me out for like a day. I like looked at you for ages, like
Yeah, he goes, fucking hell, you've got a little pea head, haven't you?
it did. That millimetre of just little thin hair on the sides, man, it makes all the difference.
I think I'm quite lucky because I've always, like, had my hair short, apart from the afro I had for, like, 3 years when I was younger.
That were a monster. You never saw his afro, did you?
No.
In school, he had like the biggest afro.
Yeah.
Oh, you were
Like-
that guy.
Massive.
What were it like? That must have been about 5 inches. That's the afro, not even the hair
Yeah.
pulled out.
You see
Yeah,
these
probably
guys.
longer than that.
What were it like being that guy?
We're alright. People wanted to touch it all the time.
Did you
Yeah,
have a comb?
that's like the problem
Yeah,
with
I
it.
had a comb or one of those guys.
Yeah, he used it as an axe.
This
He had
is
like this
what?
proper horrible afro comb, and because it wasn't like the usual ones. It's like a comb, and the handles like in line with the
Yeah.
whatever they're called. What are they called?
Spokes.
Yeah, the
We'll call them spokes.
Yeah, but this one it was like built like an axe, and he just like hack people
Yeah,
with
I
his
don't-
afro
It
comb.
was shaped almost like a paintbrush. So it had a wooden handle and then just like 10 big, like thick metal spikes
Jesus.
coming off the end of it. And I'd just walk up to the people, up to people and like smack them right on the top of their head,
Sounds
like where your crown is.
Sure, that's like a plasterer's tool, what you're describing. I had like a plastic one, but I just looked like an idiot, so I had a plastic afro comb and just white guy hair. But a good look, though.
I had, because my sister rides horses, and my mum had like a tool for like getting the shoes off or something.
Right.
And I found it in car or something.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So I put that in my pocket and took it to school. I used to just whack people on back.
Was it
with
like a hook type thing?
Yeah, it had like a curve to it, and then the end of it were almost shaped like a flat screwdriver.
Yeah. What was your obsession with just like attacking people's schools with weaponry?
I don't know, probably just an angry kid and
Yeah.
wanted to take the beatings out on someone else.
Yeah.
I always used to look for like the sharpest compass or something, you know, in a pencil case, and like.
I think as a lad, as a kid, you are kind of into weapons and shit, though, aren't you? You do want to like invent lethal weapons. And shit. Like with no intention of ever killing anyone or all. You just want it because it seems cool.
God, that's sharp. That's so fucking awesome. I want to have that in my pocket. I want to show it to my friends. I'm going to sleep with it under my pillow.
I always wanted a Freddy Krueger glove.
A real one.
Yeah, it's not right cool in reality though, is it? He's like the murderer. And
I can't imagine you get like there's not much strength in your fingers, is there?
No.
So
it's scary as a kid.
You'd have to use your wrist, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty terrible weapon.
It's shit, innit?
Yeah, it is.
I
Break
thought
all
that.
your
It's
fingers.
fucking dog shit.
We've just debunked like 13 films.
Yeah.
How many of those is there?
I don't know, he does diddle you in your bed, in your sleep though, doesn't he?
Does it?
Like, that's how he gets you in your nightmares.
I didn't know there were a paedophilia element to it.
I think he is a
that's
nonce.
all it
Is
is.
it?
I think he is a pedo.
I only saw one of them, I think, when I was really young. It scared the fuck out of me.
His fucked up face is because the parents tracked him
yeah.
down and burned him in his house or something.
Alright.
You're a
And I've never
pedo.
even seen the film, somebody just told me about it.
Yeah.
I think I might give him a go now.
The
Sounds
first
like
one's good.
interesting stuff.
I think he's got like Johnny Depp in it or something for some reason. It's like a kid, getting murdered by Freddy Krueger.
Most actors have got like one shit film that they appeared in on there before they like made it big.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's also in Platoon on the end credits, but I can never see him. I watch it all the time trying to find him.
Never
But
seen it.
maybe it's a different Johnny Depp. I don't know.
I'm 50-50 on Johnny
Have you,
Depp.
not, have you not thought to Google it? Why don't you just Google it?
Google, I don't know. Don't believe in that stuff. Sometimes I like to live like an old guy, you know, back in the old times where you had to just find stuff out. And...
Old people do that. Like, it took me ages to teach my dad to stop asking me questions and just Google shit.
Yeah.
Like, he'll ask you a question, you're just like, you have a fucking smartphone, you just Google it, absolutely anything.
Yeah.
And
Anything you want.
You never have to ask me a question again.
My dad asked me a question and then he goes, Google it. And I'm like, no, you Google it. And he's like, Google it.
Like you're his personal
It's his
assistant.
favourite phrase, honestly. Just anything he's talking about, he says, Google it.
Dad's a proper old-fashioned cunt as well. Like, when smartphones were first coming out, he's like, oh, it can do everything. You were like, I don't fucking need one of them. I just need my phone to send texts and phone calls. Obviously, now he's got one and he uses it for fucking everything, watching YouTube and shit all the time.
Streams his animal documentaries to the telly with it.
My dad learned this thing. I don't know how the fuck he learned it. Jordan, you were there when he taught us it. What he does is he sits in his living room. Also, my dad has two TVs in his living room for some reason.
Yeah, one at eye level, and then one up on the wall, and they're kind of just, it's above the other television, so it's really fucking disorienting.
Yeah. You can't look at one without seeing the other one,
Yeah,
basically.
and he just watches them both at once. So, like, whenever there's adverts, he just watches the other TV.
That's fucking genius, actually.
And but he found out this thing where what he does is he puts music on one of the TVs, and he gets his phone, and I don't know what it is that he watches. He watches some sort of like, you know, like trance music when they have all those weird shapes and shit in the
So
background.
it's like a graphic, like a kaleidoscope.
So that
type.
sort of thing. He'll watch that on YouTube, and he puts it right in front of his face, like inches, so it's actually touching his face.
Yeah.
But leads his head back and goes cross-eyed. And it like fucks with your head. It's crazy. It looks mental. He had us all doing it.
Yeah, we're mad. He had me with my head back, with this phone balanced on my head. I was just staring at it, thinking, am I going to go to another world? Fucked.
Is this how you produce DMT?
Yeah, probably. I think you were saying something about like...
Yeah. You can imagine you would proper trip out if you had like some crazy drugs, some acid or something.
Yeah.
I was pretty high. I was like in another world at that moment. Crazy, it works.
It does sound like it would work, because you can like hold your breath to deprive yourself of that, deprive yourself of oxygen and make yourself dizzy and stuff. That's almost like a high, isn't it? So
Yeah.
were it a certain type of music?
It was like that trancey sort of
Yeah.
tripping out sort of music.
All synths and drums and shit.
But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
holding the phone like a 2-inch away from your face wasn't enough. You were like, no, you've got to put it right
Gotta
on
be
your
like
eyeball.
on your face. give it a whirl, guys.
You got to get him a VR headset for Christmas and
Yeah.
blow his mind. Is there do you know, like when the Wii came out, there were all those hilarious videos of like dads playing Wii tennis and smacking their daughters in face
Yeah.
and stuff. Is there any VR ones of those yet? Because I haven't really seen any.
There's a Valve compilation that someone made of the Valve creators of theirs. I can't remember exactly what they call the Valve. It's not the Vive or something. Can't remember, but on this video it's got all the creators that created it, and it's like saying how it's not as good as you'd expect, and they've all got big red marks around their eyes where they've been wearing it. They all look fucked. And the games just look terrible when they're inside them, but
Yeah.
it's all testing period, isn't it? Really?
There's VR porn now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like someone must be fucking someone, and they've like got a camera on their face.
Well, my
Oh,
mate...
no, it must be obviously it's one of them where you can look around anywhere,
Yeah.
innit? So,
Yeah.
My mate said you can buy a Google cardboard thing for like a tenner. He was telling me about it years ago, and he was saying, it's amazing, there's VR porn, and you're in the room and you can look around, you can't touch.
Yeah.
But it sounds pretty good for a tenner.
Well,
Being-
my mate, he would watch. He was telling us about it. He would like. He loved it. He said it was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
He got it for Christmas off his bird.
I did see a video of a guy somewhere in the UK, about a year ago. It's the wife, she's in bed, and she gets up and she's recording on her phone saying, my husband hasn't come to bed, I'm going to go downstairs and see what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he's stood in the living room wanking with a VR headset
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
And like, she slaps him around the head, and like the glasses go around the side of his face, and then the video just cuts off. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And then it ends.
I've seen it.
Shit, I need to see that.
I had an idea for a video game.
Right. Okay.
It's a fighting game,
Yeah.
a Christian fighting game
Right.
called Immoral Kombat.
Right.
And all the fighters are gay,
Okay.
apart from you.
What? And you fighting off the gays?
Yeah, you have to fight the gay out of them, basically.
Right. Okay. Are you fighting off the gays or fighting the gay out of them?
Fighting the gay out of them.
Right. Okay. Are you like a priest or something?
I haven't really thought about the main character yet.
Right.
I'm sure it could be some sort of priest type. But yeah, it'll have gay-talities instead of fatalities.
Yeah.
So obviously, as the priest, you don't want to get gay-talited.
No. No.
And then we could still keep Sub-Zero, but in this version, in Immoral Kombat, it's called that because he has a -1-inch penis.
Right. Okay.
So he just has like kind of a void where his penis should be.
He has an innie.
Yeah.
Right.
And then his gay-tality is that he prolapses someone else's arsehole and then backs them up onto the void where his dick should be.
Right. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Gay-tality!
Test your might.
And then Scorpion says, get over here, and then starts sucking you off.
Does he throw his dick instead of like the chain thing?
That could also work.
That
Yeah.
would be good.
Katana could have dicks for arms instead of blades.
Gaydon.
Gaiden,
Gaiden. Liu Kang, but
Liu Wang.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who else is there?
So this is a kind of top-notch comedy.
I don't know what he's called, but what's that one with like 4 arms? He can just have 4 dicks.
Yeah.
Is it
called?
fucking
Goro
Goro
or
or something.
I
Yeah.
thought it was something like that. I just couldn't
Yeah.
think what it was.
So yeah, I've been spending the last week just thinking about that really.
Is that what you've done in the 3 weeks that we haven't uploaded?
Yeah, pretty much.
What has anyone actually done in those 3? Anyone done anything of any worth?
No.
No, neither have I. Just
We went Salt Air Festival.
yeah.
Oh, Dan had that written down on his notes. Let's get into that.
Well, there's not. Actually, that's it. That's just the only thing that I've actually done other than play GTA 5.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well, we found a mystery powder.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We found a bag and we were like offering it out to people. Like, go on, try it then. What is it? What is it? And I eventually got 2 guinea pigs. We still don't know now, but I kind of like that. Like, it was shrouded in mystery, and that was kind of the best thing about it.
How did it make you feel?
I think it was just really shit cocaine.
Right. Was it like a... Was it like a speed type of...
No, it was just...
After
Everyone felt a lot happier,
Yeah.
so it did something. And I think that one might have been the freedom, the freeness of it, not the
Yeah.
freedom.
I can't believe after we talked about people crystallising the cum and putting them in drug bags and leaving them around,
Yeah.
you found a bag of drugs and sniffed it.
Well, I had like 2 guinea pigs, like I said.
Yeah.
Ben were one of them.
He won't be winning golf next time.
Can you make sure this isn't jizz, please?
Yeah. He will bang on that. One thing that one of the lads, he were like, should we just start a mosh pit at Saltaire Fest, which is not the place you start a mosh pit.
Were there even any rock music?
No. They were like Boyzone and shit like
Family
that.
vibe.
I was like, yeah, go on then. But like I was saying to him, I've never understood like mosh pits because coming from a more chavvy sort of upbringing, should I say? Like mosh pits confuse me because it's like it's not fighting and it's not dancing. And like it's like a mixture of the two. And as a chav, you're either doing one or the other. It's not you're not really mixing the two.
I get what you're saying there. I became a rock music fan sort of later in life. I did love like fucking dance, well, bass line and then rap and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously when I started playing guitar, I've got a lot more into rock music. And I've been to a few concerts and it does kind of fucking confuse me a bit.
Yeah.
But I think it's just kind of, it's like a version of skateboarding or fucking skydiving or...
But like it's all friendly, innit? That's the weird thing about it. Like they're like kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no punches or all. It's mainly pushing, innit? But
Yeah.
and there's like no fights ever happen. Just confuses me.
I feel like I bridge the gap between Mosher and Chav. So I can speak for this,
Yeah.
Dan. I've been in a few mosh pits and normally when I'm in them, I just try declare my dominance and shoulder barging everyone out of the thing. And then I'm in the middle and everybody that just bounces off me. And
Jordan just stretches his arms out and starts spinning around in a circle.
Just Jordan's massive limbs everywhere.
What music were you moshing to?
I can't remember what band it was now. Fallout Boy or something stupid.
Oh my god.
It was like some kids at school dragged me along, you know.
Moshing to Maroon 5.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that's about all I've got to report about Saltaire Festival, I think.
I didn't stay long. I left after like 2 hours.
Yeah, I saw you for
Yeah.
5 or 10 minutes.
I just
or
felt
so.
super awkward. I had no shirt on. Everybody had a shirt on. All like sweating like crazy.
Yeah,
And I had a
yeah. I didn't
banging
see a single
headache.
person with a shirt off.
Yeah. Everyone was going, it's freezing, what you doing?
It wasn't cold. It was
cold,
warm.
wasn't
It was
pretty
warm, but it wasn't like it wasn't red hot.
Yeah.
I didn't want like
But
getting
then
the shirt off with
I
it.
just went home and I had a crazy headache from the beer or something. I had two beers.
Yeah.
And just sat at home super depressed all day thinking everybody's having a great time apart from me. Yeah.
Why did you get an headache?
I don't know.
Do you usually
I'm
get
gonna
headaches
go
from
to
drinking?
yeah. I'm like allergic to it. Something. If I like get really drunk the next day, I'm like horrendous for
It
like
might be
2
just
weeks.
certain drinks though, like lager.
Yeah.
Lager, hungover. I find lager gives you a fucking banging headache.
Yeah.
Wine's even worse than that.
Yeah.
That
Don't
might
drink
be what
that
it
anyway.
was. Then.
Like spirits, they can be alright, like
Yeah.
vodka or
My friend said it might
Whiskey
have
or
been
whatever.
yeast or some weird shit.
yeast. Why yeast?
He said it causes inflammation or something.
Got a yeast infection in your brain. I think you should tell him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's a nutritionist. He's
Still
legit.
tell him to show.
Tell him to eat some SmegMen.
Yeah.
Tell him to nutrition that.
So yeah, so the other thing I've been doing in the 3 weeks that we hadn't uploaded, I think I might have told you all anyway, but I was getting bored out of my fucking head. I wanted to buy a game, so I bought GTA 5 because it were only like 11 quid or something.
Right.
And I haven't played it since it came out. It's like fucking 6-year-old or something, innit?
Yeah.
I thought it's a good long game, and then there's the online as well. Never even played online before. I used to play GTA 4 online,
Yeah.
doing that cops and crooks and shit. It has improved since then. But anyway, I got this version of it that's like £1 more expensive. I thought, fuck it, I'll get some extra shit. It's basically like the Donald Trump start.
Right.
So you get like $1 million dollars, and like a few like houses and cars and shit
Or
like
for
that.
online.
Yeah.
So you don't have to grind away for the first fucking
No,
2
no,
months.
no, exactly. But I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like winging it the whole time. So I just I did exactly what I'd do in real life if I got given £1 million. I just ran around buying stupid shit. Bought like all these clothes, like suits and shit. And then, because I just thought, I'll just delete my character and start again once I know what I'm doing. I didn't realise, like, your online thing.
Yeah.
They're connected, so you start a new character, and it's the exact same amount of money, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, for fuck's sake. Cocked up here. I bought, like, a bike club. So which,
I mean, like a business.
like a biker gang club.
Right.
So I've started my own biker gang, No one has joined it. It's just I'm just the president by myself.
Jesus.
Like you like offer people to join and no one ever fucking joins you. My biker gang's called Hell's Rent Boys. And
Oh my god.
I wonder why people are
I
flocking.
know.
it was bullshit because you're only allowed 15 characters. And Hell's Rent Boys takes up bang on 15. That's without the apostrophe as well. I wanted to be Satan's Rent Boys.
Right.
Couldn't have that.
Can you do it with no spaces?
I could, I suppose, but I'm not happy about that.
Okay.
I found that if I... well, actually, one guy joined eventually. I don't know why. He joined my gang, so I went and met him. He just, like, cruised around for a bit, took me to an airfield, got us in a plane, flew around, fucked around in the air for ages. I'm like, what is this guy fucking doing? He just
On a motorcycle.
He just wanted to show off his flying skills. He were really good. He kept like flying around, turning off the engine, letting it plummet, turning it on at the last minute, and flying us. It was all very pointless. So yeah, if anyone wants to join Hell's Rent Boys, let me know because I'm just sort of sat around by myself in my own biker gang. I also realised I spent all that money on the clubhouse. With the fucking down thing that I bought, I got one free. So I fucking I bought one for no.
I do that all the time on games when it gives you like a bit of free currency.
Yeah.
I'll always go, oh yeah, shit, sick, I'll spend it on this shit.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
spend it, and then you realise you get one of those at level 3 anyway.
Yeah.
And then to get more of that currency, it costs you like a fucking tenner.
Yeah. I wasn't that bothered about buying it because, like I said, it were only £1 more. Or
What do you
something
do
like
with your
that.
biker gang?
Me, I do fuck all because no. No, you do like loads of. You can do missions and shit like stealing weapons and all that shit. But on your own, it's pretty fucking boring.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
people to come around with you, don't you?
Yeah. I suppose it's good it gives you extra content though for like buying a certain thing.
Oh yeah, there's loads of extra shit that you can like do heists and stuff on it now, which I never did, which I'd never done before.
Yeah, I played those a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played all them. I played this when it first came out, when it didn't work and stuff. It was
Yeah, I
frustrating.
played it, the actual game, but I never went online.
I played online when it first came out. I remember like just sat in that lobby for like an hour and a half
Yeah.
before I just thought, fuck this.
Yeah, that's what happened. It
What,
was,
waiting for people to join?
No, it won't even let you join
Yeah,
because there were like
that's what
6
it was.
million people trying to join this thing
Yeah.
at once that they hadn't really tested before.
Yeah.
I remember when it first came out, I must have made about 20 characters because you'd make a character, it'd do all this cutscene, then it'd fucking crash after you'd just got into the world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
it
annoying.
froze on that certain screen. Didn't
Yeah,
it?
it drove me insane.
Yeah, it's
But I
not-
persisted.
It's fucking old. It's 6-year-old now,
Yeah,
and
it's
all
old
that
now.
shit's sorted. So it's pretty fun. I've been playing it quite a lot.
Yeah.
I remember once me and my friend, it were like night time and it were raining and we tailed this guy in a car. So we just used to drive around listening to radio and stupid stuff, and we followed this guy and he picked up a prostitute and he was driving for a while and we were following him and he pulled down this alley and the prostitute started sucking him off. We were just on his own, this guy like playing online. Me and my mate were just stood outside his car watching like, what is this guy doing? So I just shot him in the head and prostitute, he rolled out of the car and prostitute just sprinted off down the road. That was the best moment. I just quit after that. Like, can't get better than
I
this.
didn't even know you could fuck prostitutes online.
Oh yeah, man.
Trust me.
I saw someone do it.
We used to love GTA, didn't we?
Yeah,
Even like the fucking old 2D top-down
Yeah.
ones.
yeah.
I just love that London one just because it were in England.
I think that I've always said it'd be good if they made a London one, but
Yeah.
if they had Americans doing the accents, it'd be terrible.
No,
It'd be
They
so
would as
bad.
well.
Yeah, but it's an English-made game, isn't it? Rockstar's in Leeds. I was trying to like
Yeah,
go
it's
get
somewhere
a job,
crazy
but
like that, innit? I
Yeah.
thought it were in
It's in
Edinburgh for
Leeds,
some
yeah,
reason.
Scotland. There's,
Yeah.
I think there's different
Well,
ones.
they've got them all over the world. Is that the one
Yeah.
that makes
That's the
GTA?
one that proper made GTA, I think,
Ah,
and
right.
Red Dead, yeah.
But I think obviously they don't do any of the voice acting and shit, do they?
No,
So-
no. I don't know, to be honest. There were like jobs for weird shit
you-
like that going.
Have you heard that? What was that program out that it was Summit Boys? Neil, we were on about it a bit ago.
The Boys.
The Boys.
Is it The Boys?
That superhero thing.
Yeah, that is it. Yeah, there's a guy in it who plays an American guy, and just the accent's so bad. Oh no, he's not American. He's like from New Zealand or Australia.
Right.
And the accent goes half Australian, half English all the time, and it just.
Yeah.
But to Americans, they'll be like, they'll think, oh, that accent's bang on.
Yeah.
But it's shit. It's so bad.
Yeah, they confuse us all the time to Americans, like with Australians and British people. Like they just think we sound the same.
They think our Yorkshire accent's Australian.
Yeah.
Every time I've ever met an American, they think I'm Australian.
I get New Zealand a lot online.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've had Americans say like, I've never met an Australian before. Then I'm like, you still aren't, mate. I'm English.
Because Australia's a very specific way of talking. Like everything goes up at the end, like everything's a fucking sentence, everything's a question.
Yeah.
But we don't talk like that, so I don't really get it.
No, but then we can't tell the difference between Canadians and Americans, though, can we? Or, well, United States and Canadians.
I kind of can sometimes.
I
Can you?
Yeah, I think I could. Well, if I really thought about it, I think I could.
I don't think
They have like a certain cadence.
But the New Zealand just sounds a bit boring, doesn't it? So I can kind of see why they think we're from New Zealand sometimes.
Fuck New Zealand, says Jordan.
You boring bastards.
No, I don't really like my accent.
Oh,
I don't mind it.
I can't stand mine.
I've been like by Americans and stuff, foreign people. They do say they like our accents.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I think to British people it sounds awful, but other other countries actually quite like it. From what I've heard, anyway. Obviously not everyone. But...
Yeah, I met a German guy and we were both saying how much we hated our accents, and he was like, going, your accent's amazing. And I was like, yours is good,
Yours
man.
is hilarious.
I go, it sounds horrible.
Remember that Irish guy that used to come to like the pub and stuff when we were like 18? I think it was one of Chris's mates.
Oh, lad our age, yeah.
And he had a like really thick Irish accent, so we just used to get him to say stuff.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I met him, I was going, say the N-word. Go on, say the N-word, say the N-word. And it took me like 45 minutes to convince him to do it. And then uproarious laughter from everyone.
I always thought, is Ireland actually just like Ireland, like a tropical island, but they couldn't say island, so they could say Ireland. You know?
Run that past me again.
Island sounds a lot like island. You know,
Sounds
it's like
exactly
a
like
tropical
it.
island, but it's spelt differently.
Yeah.
And I thought, is that because of the Irish accent?
Oh, you mean because they say Ireland?
Yeah, they're trying to just say island with an S,
They don't say the two things the same, though, do they?
doesn't it?
They say Ireland and Ireland.
That didn't sound right. That's cool. They'd say Ireland for both, wouldn't
I don't think so.
they?
They
Interesting.
say Ireland.
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 Let's just do this for an hour.
Slightly different. Any Irish people offended by our shit accents? I put on
Fuck yourself.
I put on the description that we have loads of terrible accents and stuff, and so that's kind of a get out.
I think my accents are pretty fucking stellar.
I do some alright ones. I mean, our impressions of celebrities are never good.
No. No. If I listen to someone for like an hour and like talk along with them and shit,
Yeah.
I can normally like get someone in a basic sense.
Yeah. The problem with doing celebrities, you've got to get absolutely bang on, or just do it terrible. You've got to go one way or the other, I think, can't you?
Yeah, it's hard to it's easy to like say something that the person's already said. I think like a good impersonator can like just start talking as that character or as that person.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at impersonations, but I can imitate any song perfectly. It's
Song?
strange, yeah.
You can't, because
No.
you said this before.
Yeah.
What were it? He wanted to do fucking like Barry White, and he started going, and I think to myself. It's not even Barry
I
White.
want that.
What's your best impersonation? Song impersonation.
Song I can do a Scarface.
Come on.
Okay.
What is that?
Okay. You wanna play rough? Okay. Well, say hello to my little friend. That's that. I worked on that for like years. Like literally sat there watching the clip. And I'm just bad at impersonation.
Neil, cut all that out.
Yeah, sorry, mate. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, stop.
Watch it.
On the back of that terrible impersonation.
Yeah. We won't put you through any more of that. We'll let you have a break.
No more accents for the rest of the episode, we promise.
Yeah.
Sorry.